Once again, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the LI Sports Network. Dylan Flynn on hand here to bring you all the action on this Monday night varsity doubleheader, the nightcap. Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls taking on the Middle Country Cougars live from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. Smithtown Hauppauge coming into this game 4-1-1. They suffered a tough loss to a surging Connecticut-Sayville Thunderbirds team. Back on Wednesday, they lost that game 4-3. Bulls looking to get back on track tonight, 0-1-1 in their last two after starting 4-0. We'll see if they can find their winning ways once again. Talked to George Zarugian earlier today. Told me they're going to be a little short-staffed. No Patrick Nolte, no Antonio Sabatino, no Alan Brandifino, no Matt DePalma, no Colin McMillan, no Alec Ryan, and no Aiden Conlon. So 3 JV players getting the call up tonight. Shane Reedy, Gavin Barham, and Aiden Landrigan going to be a little bit of a youth injection into this lineup. They're going to have 12 total players here tonight, 2 centers, 6 wings, 4 defensemen. Zachary Solomon going to be dropping back to defense, and they're going to try to get a big game out of Thomas Agavino as Bobby Trites looks to once again lead the offensive charge. Just want to lastly thank George Zarugian for all his help and cooperation. Big friend of the program. We love all the work he's doing with the Bulls of Smithtown Hauppauge. We'll take a quick look over to the other side of the ice. The Middle Country Cougars come in looking for their first victory of the season. They're 0-5, coming off a tough loss to the Kings Park Colmac Knights, who we saw take their 6th victory of the season. They lost 9-1 in their previous game last Wednesday. Can they follow in Ward Melville's footsteps now? Ward Melville took their first victory against a short-staffed Northport Huntington team last night. Middle Country going to look to repeat that performance. They got to play fast and got to play physical. Wear down this Smithtown team, who's going to be a little undermanned tonight. And they also have to conserve their energy at the same time. We'll see if they can save up some stuff for the third period and maybe the late second. Warm-ups wrapping up here at the rinks. Players are congregating in front of their goals and benches. And when everybody's ready, we'll be ready to bring you all the action right here on the LI Sports Network, home of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Ready to go here at the rinks. We are underway. Game 2 of the Monday night doubleheader here on the LI Sports Network. Thank you so much, everybody, once again for tuning in. It's going to be Smithtown moving down into the Middle Country zone off the opening draw, with Frank Fezza trying to find the puck below the Middle Country goal line. Back up top. Hard hit thrown there, I believe, on Shane Reedy, who appears to have lost an edge, now kind of trapped out on the ice, struggling to get back to the bench. It's Middle Country the other way, playing a little bit of 5-on-4. doing his best. Reedy gonna get the whistle. Kind of stranded out there. He wiggled his way all the way up to center. Now he's gonna get some help from Tommy Doyle. Welcome to Varsity, Shane Reedy. Luke Pavone getting the nod in net for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. And on the other side, for the Middle Country Cougars, CJ Lucente tending the goal for them. Off the face-off, Scott Whitbeck trying to go forward. Couldn't get through Zachary Solomon, as I touched on in the pregame, playing his first game on defense of the season. Peter Petito, leading points getter for Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, trying to make something happen, operating out of his own end. Here comes Petito, up to Aiden Landrigan, another new face on the varsity squad, getting the call up from the JV team. We'll see if he can make an impact here as there's a shot thrown wide by Petito. Thomas Agavino on the far side, sending it in deep once again. Petito walks the blue line, finds Landrigan. That one sent down low. Couldn't be put on net. Another chance in front. Landrigan putting the shot away, tried to go between his legs. This one is steered aside. Thomas Agavino stops right on the red line, has Petito wide open on the blue. Petito sending in, that one got blocked by Golod wide. Jaden Paridi operating with the puck now, looking to escape his zone. Nice cut there to get around Doyle. A drop pass right in front of the bench dangerously as the Cougars went for a change. Golod rescuing it, looking for Schempf right in front of the scoring table. Couldn't corral that puck as it's sent back in by the Bulls, and Trites moving it just out of the reach there of Gavin Barham, the third and final call up from the JV team. Nathan Siegel swinging down low. Connor Dion trying to wrestle the puck away. Bobby Trites, side of the net, walking towards the slot, lost it off his stick. It's Schempf now sending all the way down. That one goes wide of the net for our first whistle of the game. It's icing. Off the face-off, Smithtown starting off this game strong in the offensive zone. Either team yet to put a shot on net, an official shot. So here's Nathan Siegel swinging in deep. Here come the Cougars. Connor Dion working his way east to west in the neutral zone, then going north into the Bulls zone, where the Cougars looking to start their first possession of offensive zone time. Trice Doyle and Raymond Sherwood over there near side as this shot goes on net. Pavone makes the save up top. That shot went wide off of the stick of Luke Hoffler. That one was sticked away there. Pavone making a couple early saves. Barham riding his man into the boards as Trites tries to lay a hit there on TJ Howard. It's Howard coming out, sending over for Hoffler. Puck sits idle at the side of the net before it's pushed away towards the far side boards. Dion from the blue line, that one steered away by Pavone. A flurry of shots here by Middle Country to try and get the offense going as that one trickled through the slot right onto the stick of Bobby Trites. Here he comes with Brendan Landrigan. Trites operating in the slot, shut down there. Nice save by Lucente. captain Nicholas Noche crashing the net on the opposite side of the ice. Lucente up to task early. Once again, here come the Bulls. Frank Feza trying to find Brendan Landrigan down low below the net. This one comes all the way back down. Pavone gonna come out and play it right onto the stick of Solomon. As Aiden Asman, they get the puck around him. Agavino trying to muscle his way down deep into the middle country zone as this is worked back out to center. Solomon trying to make a couple head fakes, almost turns the puck over. It's Agavino nearly taking that across the red line, couldn't do so. Instead, Scott Whitbeck sends all the way down deep. Joseph Golod gets it up to Jacqueline McGee. McGee sending in deep below the Smithtown net. First on it there is Shane Reedy. New skate blade on his foot. Seems to be able to operate. Here's a chance in front and a score. Tommy Doyle opens the scoring. Big goal there to start the night for Smithtown Hauppauge. Tommy Doyle, right place, right time, getting that feed from behind the net, able to bury it past Lucentes. Here's a nifty pass off the stick of Siegel, but it couldn't find his man. Doyle now intercepting. Back out in the neutral zone. Here comes Smithtown the other way. Doyle looking for back-to-back immediately. That one went wide, though. Paridi tied up, couple players outcoming. Trying to go was Gavin Barham. He lost his balance and allows Kolb to swing that all the way down and around. Siegel back up to Central. Shane Reedy cuts it off. Reedy in, shooting high and wide. Hard hit thrown there by Bobby Treitz. Raymond Sherwood trying to move the puck out of the zone. It went up out of play, so we'll get the face-off coming back into the Smithtown zone. This face-off taken by Asman, swung all the way around at the side of the net. Oh, what a save! Yes, what a save by Luke Pavone! Had to make sure myself. Such a great save by the Bulls netminder. Had me in disbelief. But a highlight reel goal for sure. Coming up with a major stop there to keep this game 1-0. And now it's the Bulls operating the other way. Feza, Treitz, loses the puck off his stick. O'Brien, David O'Brien. Middle Country trying to stay onside, can't do so. They got tied up right at the blue line. O'Brien had to come to the near side to keep the play alive. Aiden Asman backing up, turned over, Noche in front. Couple Bulls whiffed on that. That was Treitz that overskated it. The other way. Here comes the Cougars. Puck gets knocked off the stick. First on is Feza. Comes all the way back down into the middle country zone. TJ Howard got the tip on it, couldn't take it cleanly, but the icing is avoided nonetheless, allowing Luke Hoffler to go in and try to pry this puck free. Instead, it's Smithtown coming the other way. Petito, Doyle, Landrigan, they crisscross. Petito now, Doyle at the side of the net, pushed it wide. Back in front, sits in the crease, loose. Lucente able to cover up and get the whistle. .550 to go here in the first. A Thomas Doyle goal is the difference right now. 1-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. A game they're a little undermanned. Gonna try and pull this one out from the Middle Country Cougars. Brandon Schurman operating with speed, trying to help himself out through the neutral zone. Here's Scott Whitbeck. Schurman in front. They couldn't connect. It's Kolb keeping it in up top. Connor Dion sending one through the net. Pavone had to make a save. Here comes Reedy. Drop pass for Tommy Doyle. Doyle back to Reedy. Pass was behind him, and his short side shot right there is shut down off the stick of Petito. Lucente holds on for the whistle. Shots in this first period, 5-2 in favor of Middle Country. Smithtown, though, having the shot that matters. They currently reside over a 1-0 lead. Hoffler and Noche. It's Noche winning it up top. Solomon shot and a save. Lucente. Noche winning it again, but it's immediately taken by Paridi into the other zone, trying to streak ahead, but he turned it over. Asman behind the back pass. Brendan Lloyd able to send it all the way back into the Smithtown zone. Zachary Solomon spins away from Luke Hoffler. Solomon trying to direct some traffic. Gets Barham to crisscross. Agavino, pass was in his legs. Some help from Captain Noche. Gets it out over the blue line and back over the left. Face-off dot. Noche trying to go short side. Lucente denies him there and gets the whistle. Noche getting around Golod. Had Asman crashing, couldn't go far, tried to go short. Lucente holding strong to the post. Now with 4:14 to go here in the first. Still 1-0 Smithtown. Doyle and Howard. Doyle winning it. Doyle in the slot, backhanding. That one was gloved down there by Dion. He speeds around his net to try to get away from Bobby Trites. Now trying to get away from Feza. Feza able to poke check the puck away, keeps it at the blue line. Trites and Doyle come in on sides. Trites trying to lead him. Here's a shot from Feza, steered aside Lucente. Reedy. Over for Sherwood. Sherwood swings all the way down, too far, no touch. So this will go for icing. The face-off. Puck again sitting idle in the Smithtown zone. Hard hit thrown there. And here come the Bulls the other way. Onsides, Doyle, Trites, Sherwood. Some confusion as here comes O'Brien the other way. Nice back check there by Sherwood. Reedy trying to swing it around. Puck pops a couple times. Reedy able to take it, glove it down, sending up for Doyle, but they came in off sides. Whitbeck and Noche, right outside the Smithtown zone. Schempf and Landrigan asked to back up as it's Noche winning it into his own zone. There's a tie-up now near side boards where Brendan Landrigan pries it free back to Thomas Agavino, who now head up, looks for his options. Noche able to tip that puck all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. It's Asman and Noche tying up. Noche back up top. One-time Solomon. Puck gets tipped up into the air. But it's swung back out to Agavino at the blue line, who sends a shot that got blocked before it could get to Lucente. Solomon below the goal line. Pass in front. No one there. Right onto the stick of Schempf, who will easily clear out to center, right through the center circle. Noche. Bank pass too far out of the reach of Petito. It goes all the way down for icing. 2:10 to go in the period. Want to remind everybody, if you are not currently, please go follow us on social media, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at LI Sports Network for all exclusive post-game highlights, live game updates, and stats only seen on our social medias at LI Sports Network. Back underway here with the face-off coming to the left of Luke Pavone. It's the Bulls trying to escape the zone quickly. The bank pass just out of the reach of Doyle as Barham gets driven down into the boards by Hoffler. Here come the Cougars the other way. Asman gets it in deep. Reedy first on it. Finds Sherwood. Sherwood up to Barham. Barham puts it on the stick of Golod, who ping-pongs it back towards the Bulls zone. It's kicked out towards center, where Brandon Schurman cuts on a dime up outside the face-off circle, and a kick save had to be made by Pavone. Here come the Cougars. O'Brien below the goal line, trying to work it back up. Barham able to loft it over the head of Golod. There's too much steam on this one, though. It'll go all the way down for icing as we approach the final minute of the first period. This faceoff comes back again to the left of Luke Pavone. It's Noche and Whitbeck in the circle. Cougars win it. Up at the blue line, Dion able to hold it in. Connor Dion walks to his left and lets go a rip that went off the glass. Here's a shot by Cole, blocked off the leg of Feza. Now it's a race. Feza with some speed. Nice back check by Dion to close him off. However, the pass gets to Bobby Trites. Side of the net, Trites puts on net, and Lucente holds on for the save. Trites took a spill, appears to be in a little discomfort. However, he is able to get back to his feet. Nothing much coming there from the top goal scorer of the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. He remains out there looking to try and net yet another in this varsity season. This is face-off. Noche trying to work it down deep. Puck got knocked off his stick right to the boards, and now a wrestling match ensues as a couple hard hits are thrown, allowing Scott Whitbeck to spring out to center as we eclipse 30 seconds here in the first. A shot thrown on net, and that one was steered aside by Pavone. TJ Howard tied up with Feza and Noche right in front of us here. It goes to Thomas Agavino, who gets it in deep to try and wind down this clock. Middle Country, do they have one last push? Final seconds, 5 seconds, over the blue line they come. One last chance, Hoffler on net, steered aside by Pavone, as that will do it for the first period. It's a Smithtown 1-0 lead, courtesy of Thomas Doyle. This chance right here from Hoffler, the kick save by Pavone. Shots finish 8-6 in favor of Middle Country. However, they couldn't beat the Bulls netminder. And that'll take us to intermission, 1-0 Smithtown right here on the LI Sports Network. Ready to start the second 15 minutes of play here at the rinks. Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls leading the Middle Country Cougars 1-0 as here comes David O'Brien trying to slice through a couple Bulls defenders. Got a little bit of a shot away, but it was steered wide. Some help there from Zachary Solomon on the back check. The difference, as I mentioned, a goal from that man, Tommy Doyle. He gets driven down to the ice. Bulls offsides. They are still offsides. A little bit of confusion. They finally do get onsides, but it's Middle Country sending all the way down wide of the net, but Pavone able to kick it out. Nice setup here. Here come the Bulls. Little 4-on-2 rush. Solomon trying to make a move around. Couldn't get cleanly around Asman. One more chance and a score. Peter Petito now on the board with a goal. It's 2-0 Smithtown. Petito had an assist on the first one, now has a goal on the second. Smithtown definitely needing a nice lead to try and get back on the winning track here. As I mentioned in the pregame, not a lot of help on the bench. Bunch of players missing with a little bit of an illness, per George Zarugian. But they don't seem to be phased early. We'll see if they can hold on. Now a 2-0 lead, and they're looking to add. Schurman sends the pass up. That one steered aside by the blocker of Pavone. Whitbeck faked the one-timer. Instead takes it down deep. Now looking for some options, he turns it over. Here comes Sherwood. Sherwood lets it go from the blue line on net. It's covered up and saved by Lucente. Shots are now 9-7 in favor of Middle Country. They have yet to find the back of the net past Luke Pavone. See if they can change that in the coming minutes. Middle Country chipping out. Sherwood, pass intercepted by Schempf. but it bounced off his stick right onto the stick of Gavin Bareham, who tried to start the way back into the Middle Country zone. It's Sherwood, making no mistake about it, getting it in deep below the goal line, where Tommy Doyle plays it down to Peter Petito. Sherwood couldn't keep it in there. Puck evades him. He now gets a loft up, trying to get it back into the zone, but it goes over the glass, out of play, and we'll get a whistle. That pass out of the reach of Nathan Siegel off the faceoff, so the faceoff now gonna come back one more step further, this time into the Smithtown zone. We're gonna go cross corner, so it's gonna be to the left of Luke Pavone. Pavone has made 9 saves so far. We got 12:30 to go here in the second and has not allowed a goal yet. Face off. It's Brendan Landrigan trying to find Siegel. Immediate clear. Here's Noche trying to walk to the slot. Puck sits. Noche got a second chance, but it was blocked. Jacqueline McGee banks it up. Scott Whitbeck out of his reach, allowing the Bulls to get the puck out of their zone. Connor Dion all the way around. Pass evades Kolb. Noche trying to go to work. Side of the net. Lucente shut that one off. Solomon, nice head fake there, sending a pass that bounced over the stick of Paridi. Nathan Siegel in the slot, nice glove save there, CJ Lucente. Smithtown doing a nice job of puck movement, getting guys in the zone spread out. Able to get some good looks on net. Lucente out high in his crease. The other way. Pavone out of his net to play it. Almost turned over. Middle Country couldn't make anything of it. Here come the Bulls trying to escape one more time. Over the blue line. Doyle couldn't take it away there. Allows Middle Country to send all the way back in. That was Hoffler. Below the net. Pavone splitting the bottom portion of his net. Trying to cover every possibility of a shot from the Cougars. But here comes Smithtown the other way. It's Doyle with Trites. Doyle over for Trites, just out of his reach. The other way in a hurry. Was trying to be O'Brien. It's Trites catching him with ease. And now here comes Bobby Trites on the hunt. Lost the puck off his stick. Trites back up to Sherwood. Lets a slap shot go wide. Petito back down to Doyle. Doyle wrestles it away. Has Trites in the corner. Trites looking up. Has Sherwood wide open at the blue line. Sherwood walking in, looking for the tip from Petito. Lucente got that one, moved out of position, but a nice back check there from the Cougars. So here's a second chance behind Doyle. Sherwood, another shot let go, and another glove save by Lucente. Noche going forward with the face-off, trying to get it past Brandon Schuerman. Schuerman wouldn't give him much room, and now here he comes the other way. Schurman trying to cut on a dime. Skates came out from under him. Here come the Bulls the other way. Noche. Fezza and Siegel. Siegel fanned on the shot. Cougars break back out. Here they come over the line. Schurman, Cancia in the slot. Solomon broke that up. Dion trying to keep it in. Couldn't do so. Puck comes out over the blue line. Agavino muscling him into the boards at center. And now it's Siegel. Agavino going to the net. Siegel trying to make a move around Kolb. Kolb muscled him off the puck. Lloyd able to tip clear it out and then intercepts that pass at center from Agavino, letting a shot go. It's Agavino with a sprawling chance after the block, sticking it away from harm and allowing Noche to walk back into the zone. Fezza sending cross ice right in front of his bench. It's corralled there by Siegel. Siegel sends all the way in, allowing the Bulls to make a change. Landrigan trying to make his presence known. First game at the varsity level. Doyle, drop pass. Landrigan looking for the backdoor feed to Trites. Just broken up there. Puck sits right in front. Lucente unknowingly made the kick save. You get a whistle now as the net has come off, and the faceoff will stay in the middle country zone. Raymond Sherwood off the faceoff. That one got blocked before it could get to Lucente, and it's cleared all the way down by middle country. Shane Reedy will take it, go behind his net. Luke Pavone trying to provide a nice distraction there, doing some jumping jacks in his crease. Maybe trying to keep warm down there. Reedy now, the other way, gets around a man and puts a shot on net, but Lucente makes the save. Move here by Shane Reedy, getting around Asman, putting the shot on net, trying to go blocker side. But Lucente would have none of it. And here's the chance. Oh my God! What a kick save by CJ Lucente! Larceny at the rinks, good gosh! Immediately off the face-off, CJ Lucente making his campaign for save of the year. Right leg extended and all. The other way now. Landrigan inadvertently sends the pass over for Trites. Trites looking for Doyle. That one was deflected away. Trites has Reedy. Shane Reedy pokes it deep. Landrigan. Smithtown trying to get the offense set up. 7 minutes to go here in the second. Doyle lost it off his stick. Whitbeck couldn't clear it. Able to get back on it, bank it up off the glass, back in deep. Trites overskates it. Golod, time and space. Petito on the hunt. Couldn't get there. Is back out at center off the bank. It's Reedy setting up Sherwood, who flubs a little chip, allowing Scott Whitbeck to take it at the red line and move it around the net. Petito over the blue line, drops for Noche. Noche sliding one wide of the net. The other way, head up there was Asman, looking for O'Brien on the stretch. Icing waved off here. Agavino hand up, kind of lackadaisically skating back as that was saved up into the netting by O'Brien. A little bit of an emergency save there. Some confusion on the back end. Agavino not realizing there was no icing, trying to clear it. A chance right in front for O'Brien. Pavone getting out high, getting the blocker up. We remain 2-0 Bulls. Oh, Dion swung over for Cole. Pass was behind him. It's turned over, and now here comes Noche. Petito and Feza with him. Noche, head up. Petito sliding in. Another nice kick save by Lucente. That shot rocketed off the end boards. Solomon drifting it close. Feza, backdoor. Noche just out of his reach. Luke Hoffler. Aiden Kolb getting it up back to the blue line. This one lofts up into the netting, out of play. Let's take one last look at that Lucente save a couple minutes ago. Oh, excuse me, this is not the right one. Upcoming now is the Lucente save. This is replay within a replay. It's like Inception. And off the face-off, it's Trites, backdoor Landrigan all alone, and Lucente robbing the rookie. No pity goals on the watch of CJ Lucente as he makes another glove save and holds on for the whistle. What a dandy from the netminder of Middle Country. Keeping this game 2-0, trying to give his team any and all opportunities to come back here. Reedy up top, makes no mistake, sends it down low. That was Barham looking for Doyle, they couldn't connect. Doyle now in the corner has Barham, he gets driven into the boards by Paridi. Up top, Sherwood's chance gets tipped up into the netting, out of play. Off the face-off, another chance for Smithtown. Centering chance there by Doyle, nobody home. Middle Country comes back out, it's Lloyd. Now in pursuit of Sherwood with the puck. We've yet to have a power play here. A very clean game being played as here comes Doyle back into the zone. Barham's spinning chance. Blind look, that one got sent wide. Sherwood flubbed the pass. Reedy couldn't take it inside the blue line, so now he has to try and scamper back away from the pressure of Middle Country. To O'Brien, putting a little hustle into the forecheck, forcing Smithtown to move it, looking for a mistake from the young Shane Reedy. He's unfazed as here he comes walking in. Couldn't get around Kolb, lost the puck off his stick. Doyle with Barham parked in front. Doyle loses the puck, right to Reedy. Reedy shoots, that one got blocked. O'Brien couldn't get through Siegel. He throws a hard hit there, springing Tommy Doyle the other way with Landrigan in tow. Brendan Landrigan lets go a one-timer. That one got blocked past Lucente. Dion sends back into the Smithtown zone. Bobby Trites in a rush, backdoor, Landrigan spinning, Trites missed the open net, and that one from Noche was high off the glass. Up top, that one sent wide by Agavino. Has to hustle back to try and keep the puck in, does. Agavino following the play. Down low with Noche, gives to Agavino, in the slot, Trites, Noche, Trites gets taken down. Solomon, over to Trites. That one evaded his stick. Agavino from the blue line, blockered away. Almost tipped on net, instead went to the end boards. Agavino trying to step, loses the puck to McGee. Jacqueline McGee, man with her, shot, no. Nice back check there by Agavino, denying Hoffler the opportunity on Pavone. 2.5 to go here in the second. Smithtown still leading 2-0. The Bulls get out of their zone. It's Golod lofting back in. Noche playing it with TJ Howard right on his tail. Solomon trying to get away from Schuerman. Middle Country forecheck, relentless in the Smithtown zone, trying to force a turnover. Instead, it's the Bulls coming out the other way. Noche 1-on-2. Trites in toe, puts on a net, and it's gloved by Lucente. Noche fans on the initial, loses the puck. Asman trying to get rid of it, and Trites just throws a desperation chance on net. Shut down by CJ Lucente, doing everything he can to try and keep his team in this game. But his counterpart on the other side has been just as good, if not better, when we currently reside at 2-0. Feza spinning blind again. It's sent all the way down too far by Schempf, so it'll go for icing. The faceoff will come back next to Lucente. Doyle wins the faceoff to Petito. Petito, Feza, blind pass. But right there to shut it down was Asman. Asman and Cancia with Schuerman helping out. Schuerman now in a hurry. Schempf to his left. Schuerman lets one go. Pavone makes the save. Schempf. Feza trying to muscle it around. It was denied. Second chance for Feza. Does get up, but Asman makes the pinch. Asman walking in over the face-off dot. What a glove save by Luke Pavone. Couple nice stops here for the Smithtown goaltender, earning every save as he gets the glove out and hauls that one in. Back to the action. It's Barham trying to throw a hit, allowing Siegel to get a shot away. That was blockered aside by Lucente. Here's a chance for Middle Country. The other way, in transition. Whitbeck, nice poke check there by Pavone. Luke Pavone playing an aggressive style of goaltender, paying off right there, denying Scott Whitbeck in transition. Solomon in his defensive position, down low, battling TJ Howard. Noche trying to come over and help. Puck is pried away, sitting idle behind the net. Barham trying to finish it out. Battle for it along the far side, finally does get out all the way down. Icing gonna be waved off. Dion gonna have to play it. Noche right there with him, but he passes him up as the period expires, and that'll do it for period 2. A Peter Petito goal 2 minutes into the first is all that we get, and it increases the Smithtown lead to 2-0. We'll see if they can close it off in the final 15 minutes right here on the LI Sports Network, home of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Ready to start the final 15 live from the rinks on this Monday night doubleheader. It's Smithtown taking the opening face-off, sending it way deep into the middle country zone to try and conserve this 2-0 lead and possibly add. Brendan Landrigan through traffic, sending one wide of the net, and then running Golod hard into the boards. Middle country though, springing, Hoffler, O'Brien streaking to the net, turned over, and Reedy makes no mistake getting it to Bobby Trites for the clear. Trites over the blue line, looking for the drop pass to Landrigan. He gets the turnover though, and now here come the Cougars in transition. Nice stick there by Reedy to stop that where it started. Puck comes out, Cougars have to touch. Go for a little bit of a quick change as here comes Landrigan, up to Trites. Bobby Trites over the right face-off dot. Lucente makes the save as he slips, and he holds on to it, I believe. A little bit of an interesting save there from CJ Lucente. Not the prettiest, but definitely one of the more effective. Noche and Whitbeck. Noche winning it. A shot right off the face-off by Peter Petito is blocked up into the netting for another whistle. Bulls have done a nice job of managing their game plan, making sure to keep the puck away from their net, and when they've needed to, they've made the big plays defensively, as well as having their goaltender Luke Pavone step up in some big ways to make some big saves. They currently reside 2-0. Solomon at the blue line, sending one towards the net. Whitbeck gloved it down. Right in front, that one also got blocked. I don't believe it ever got to Lucente. Another chance, and that one Lucente got. Solomon stepping. A hit thrown by Whitbeck. He muscles Solomon down to the ice. They're still down as Noche throws on net. Lucente able to cover it up, get the whistle. Some physical presence and some physical play. Both coaches kind of scratching their head as to the no call. I believe the ref's just going to let them play there. As I mentioned, 2 periods, both clean periods, just goals on the score sheet, no penalties to either side. A very impressive feat from both teams. As off the ensuing face-off now, it's Middle Country trying to walk out of the zone. Hoffler has Lloyd in front of him. Chips into the corner, tries to get around Sherwood. Hoffler goes in hard. Nice shot by Sherwood there. Make sure he didn't come out with the puck, allowing Shane Reedy to carry out to center. Here comes Reedy with speed. Over to Barham. Barham back down to Reedy, looking for Doyle on the give and go. But they couldn't connect. This one past Nathan Siegel. Siegel now has to hustle away from Lloyd. Sherwood back out to center. Barham, Schempf, Golod. Instead it's Doyle coming the other way. Sending high off the glass. Puck in front, Doyle shooting. Save Lucente. Big save there from the Middle Country goaltender, Tommy Doyle, all alone in front. Couldn't find any part of the net that was open. And a spring pass all the way down for O'Brien. Icing going to be waved off here. Pavone out of his net to play it. Almost a bad turnover. Gets some help from his back check here as Barham goes between the legs, gets the tip. Nice play there from 94 in blue to avoid the icing. Golod with some space, head up, finds O'Brien waiting at the blue line. O'Brien, 1-on-3, waiting for some reinforcements. Noche forcing him to move the puck. Whitbeck throwing in front, right onto the stick there. The falling Cougar player, and the other way, here come the Bulls in a rush. Golod back, Trites over, touch pass in front, they score! Nicholas Noche, tic-tac-toe, 3-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. Such pretty passing from the Bulls. Trites getting it from his man on the far side, finding Noche on the setup. And Noche beating a sprawling Lucente. It's now 3-0 Bulls, exactly what you needed in this game if you're George Zarugian's team. Knowing you were coming in shorthanded, knowing you were playing a desperate middle country team looking for their first win, a team that can come out with good physicality and good speed, definitely capable of putting up a good number. They've gotten great efforts from everywhere on the ice. Forwards, defenders, and their goaltender, Luke Pavone, who's turned away 12 shots without one getting past him. Now here's Agavino, starting to clear. Bobby Trites tips it to himself, sends up for Doyle. Doyle between the legs, back to Trites. Trites looking for the wrap around Lucente, but it wouldn't go. Once again, some pretty play from the Bulls. Doyle trying to get tricky with it in transition. Trites just a little too far, not much space he gave himself. Lucente all over that chance as we're back underway. Tommy Doyle back up top. Sherwood shooting and a save by Lucente. Long range shot, long range save for number one in net for the Middle Country Cougars. Petito off the faceoff, allowing Doyle to wrap it around. Frank Feza trying to get on it. Reedy swinging down. Feza couldn't pry it away there from Golod. But after a tip pass from Paridi, it's Lloyd trying to get it on at its center. He muscles his man Petito off the puck where Whitbeck tries to let a shot go, but it was blocked away by Sherwood. Reedy and Sherwood. A little kick there by Doyle trying to get up through neutral. Doyle spinning, trying to find the puck as Middle Country looking to clear. It hits the inside of the penalty box, out of play, and we'll get a stoppage. With 9:45 to go here in the third, I want to remind everybody one last time, if you are not already, follow us on social media, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at LI Sports Network for all exclusive post-game highlights, live game updates, and stats only seen on our social medias at LI Sports Network. David O'Brien putting down low in front, Kolb letting one go. Nice block there by Frank Feza, allowing Agavino to start a 2-on-1 with Peter Petito. Petito trying to get the pass shoved back through. Doyle tried to come crashing down on top of it, but it was Dion able to take it all the way back out, away from harm. Another pass. Here comes Agavino. Doyle in tow. Agavino! Kick save. Lucente rebound wouldn't go. This one off the side of the net. Tie up in the corner. Pops back out. Doyle bouncing puck in front. Another chance. That one also shut down by Lucente. Man is doing everything in his power to try and keep Middle Country in this game. That was Peter Petito on the shot, looking to net his second. 3 goals, 3 different goal scorers. It's been Doyle, Petito, and Noche. Brendan Landrigan assisting on the last goal for Noche. So first varsity point for Brendan Landrigan back early in the third. An immediate shot and an immediate save off the shot from Reedy by Lucente. Bulls going back to work in the Middle Country zone, really limiting the opportunities for Middle Country, as there's a shot and a score by Nathan Siegel. Nice pass there from Gavin Bareham to set that one up. As I mentioned, really nice puck possession from Smithtown. That one deflected, it appears, off the stick of Asman, but it ends up in the back of the net regardless. It's a goal for Nathan Siegel. And now 4-0 Smithtown. All but looking to secure their first victory in their last 3 games. And getting back on the winning track. Lucente corrals that one in, avoiding any chance for the Bulls. And we'll get the whistle. Noche tying up the faceoff. It gets drifted back out to center by Brandon Schumann. Bulls touch and go right back in. First multi-goal period of the game. Nathan Siegel from Gavin Bareham. As here's another chance for the Bulls. Brendan Landrigan looking for his first. Couldn't get that one to go. Middle Country looking for the pass through center. It's too hot for Hoffler. As Sherwood falls down, but a nice play from his backside to get the stick on the puck and prevent a wide open chance in front of Pavone. Golod from the blue line, sending a chance that got blocked wide as we approach halfway home in the 3rd period. Side of the net. That one got blocked away off the stick of Schuerman. And this one gets all the way down past Golod. Him and Landrigan in a race. Nice save there off the bit of a one-time from Landrigan. Lucente extending the leg. Hoffler dangling through. Luke Hoffler sending that one wide off the deflection. Bulls the other way now. Doyle with Trites. Bobby Trites has an assist. Does not have a goal. Now he does. Bobby Trites back in the score sheet. Another goal for 33, and it's 5-0 Smithtown. Such beautiful weaving and bobbing from the Smithtown Bulls. They skate and play with a grace on their skates. Just gives them such an offensive prowess that few have in the league. It's going to take them a long, long way in this varsity division because the name of the game is goal scoring. And lots of goal scorers is what the Bulls have on their roster. Especially short-staffed tonight. An impressive 5-spot put up here. And with 6.5 to go, they might still not be done. Petito tripped up by Pariti. Still no penalties in this game, and that is not going to be the first. The official on watching, letting the players play on. Dion works through the hit, gets it up to Whitbeck. Scott Whitbeck, cross ice, Kolb over the blue line. Kolb lets it go, and there's another save for Luke Pavone. Smithtown has taken full control of every category in this game. They now lead shots 24-13 after that latest shot by Middle Country's Cole. Noche takes the face off himself. Trying to go back. Bareham tripped up. Sherwood was tripped up. Still no penalty. And Sherwood a little displeased with that one. Felt that he was taken down illegally on the play. The official not agreeing. Sherwood now behind his net, sends it over for Reedy. Almost turned it over to Howard. Instead, it's Reedy taking and sending up for Siegel. Siegel has a goal in this game. 5 different goal scorers so far for the Bulls. We'll see if we can get a repeat. It's been Doyle, Petito, Noche, Siegel, and Trites, the 5 scorers for Smithtown. It's here at the side of the net. It is Siegel looking for the backdoor feed to Feza. A little bit of a blind no-looker, but the pass was behind him. Nice stick there by Sherwood to deny the Cougars at center. Makes no mistake sending it all the way in. It's Dion with Noche hot on him, forcing him to move the puck before he wanted to. Where all there is Thomas Agavino to take it for the Bulls and just wind down the clock, moving it back to center. Trites trying to get through, but he was cut off just over the blue line. Hoffler lost the puck there. Doyle trying to cut, bob, and weave. Instead, it's Trites also having the puck knocked off his stick. And here comes Middle Country now. Hoffler, one man back. Hoffler trying to make a move to the net. Nice work there by Solomon to drive him far off to the boards. Agavino trying to get it up out of the zone. Lloyd and Asman teamed up there to keep it in. Doyle. Tommy Doyle. Trites in the middle, sending over Landrigan. Couldn't get the tip chance to go. Puck sits on the back of the net. It's Doyle trying to move around Golan. Almost a nice move there. Couldn't regather it as this one comes all the way back in. It'll be saved by Luke Pavone on net. Come the Bulls again. Trites spinning out, looking for an option. He's got Reedy fresh off the bench. Shane Reedy now spitting out. Reedy cutting to the slot, losing the puck off his stick, regathering and sending wide. Doyle intercepts, walking into the slot, looking for the feed to the side of the net. Instead, it's Middle Country clearing out back to center, and we have passed 3 minutes to go here in the third. Smithtown couldn't find anybody at center ice, so it goes all the way down for icing. The face-off now down near Luke Pavone with 2:40 to go. It's a 5-0 Bulls lead. Looking to move to 5-1-1 in this varsity division, trying to keep pace with the top teams in the division. Noche couldn't win it away from Whitbeck. Whitbeck trying to go forward with it. The Smithtown defense able to spring Peter Petito the other way. Nice stick there by Kolb. Petito now. Noche parked in front. Petito opted to throw it behind the net. Cancia had Dion moving towards the blue line. Dion below the goal line. Down low, tied up with Sherwood. Trying to get some help there. Cancia couldn't get on it. The Bulls back the other way. Barham, speed over the blue line with Petito. Peter Petito walking in. That one got blocked up high off the glass. Noche. That pass was blocked. It ends up down below the goal line. Reedy and Petito. Bulls can't find it. It was almost O'Brien. Now instead it's Barham putting a backhand on. And Lucente makes the glove save in front. .138 to go here in the first is off the face-off. The second time we've seen that today. A high fly up into the stanchions, but if you're a New York sports fan, that's probably the only high fly anything you've seen tonight, as the New York Yankees were postponed, much to my dismay. They'll play Game 5 tomorrow night. looking to move on to the ALCS. The Bulls, in the meantime, looking to move on here to a win as Doyle moves in. Siegel dangling, shooting, shut down by Lucente at the side of the net. Another goal for Nathan Siegel. They were looking for it. They got it. The first multi-scorer for the Bulls is Nathan Siegel. His second of the game moves the lead to 6-0 Smithtown. Now with 1:10 to go, Smithtown goaltender Luke Pavone trying to close this one out as that one is pushed in on net. He covers up for the save, his 15th of the game. He's just a minute away from joining TJ Olmschneider, the only other goaltender to have a varsity shutout this season. Olmschneider has 2 of them so far this year, 8 saves against Ward Melville and 14 against Northport Huntington. Here's a shot from Kolb. That one trickles wide. A between the legs try from Schurman wouldn't go. Here's another shot from Dion. That one was blocked. Still good hard work from the Bulls. Siegel getting out there as Pavone slides out of his crease to cover up for the whistle. An impressive performance at the least from Smithtown Hauppauge, knowing they would be coming in missing some key components of their team, especially on the defensive side of the puck. They've come out and made a big statement win here, electing to come out with a fire and a force, pacing themselves nicely, knowing exactly what they were capable of. And they've been rewarded with 6 goals as Feza tries to chip in for the 7th. Instead elects to play it back out to center, 20 seconds to go. Thomas Agavino will skate back behind his own net and look to just wind down the clock. Nice move there by Agavino. The defense stood tall. The offense did way more than its job. And with 2 seconds to go, that man right there, Luke Pavone, is the owner of the 3rd varsity shutout of the season, the 2nd goaltender to do so in the division. A big win for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, 6-0. Back in the win column, they move to 5-1-1 as the Middle Country Cougars now fall to 0-6. The teams shake hands. That'll do it for us here from the rinks tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this Monday night doubleheader. We hope to see you next time on Wednesday for another doubleheader action right here on the LI Sports Network, home of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League.